What up, guys? It's me. How you guys doing today? Hey, Dad. What? Okay. Bye.
Nika.
Alright. There we go. Dad. Gross.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the American League All-Stars. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Digging in, number 7. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Milwaukee, first baseman, number 7.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's two.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
See her.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Come on, ball
this
boy.
gets foul. It's 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. Ramirez is there.
What's
Yeah,
up?
close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the AL Stars will get their opportunity to shine. No score. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Come on.
Braun looking up to
Oh!
lead off the inning.
That always happens to me. Okay, so when I'm playing like on my Xbox,
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the AL
I was
strikes
playing
first,
against
it's
the
1-0.
what's it called? First batter, first pitch to Jose Altuve. It was a dinger. It was so funny, and this just happened again. That was crazy.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Just barely out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's another home
This
run.
one is
Back to
blasted to
back.
left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home
Let's
run
get
here
it,
for
bro.
Mike Trout as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
Bruh.
Well, it's
dead.
very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup
From
or
the
he
New York
blows up.
Yankees,
Could go either way at this point.
Fielder, Aaron
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings
back
and
to back.
crushes it.
Okay.
Oh my, there is no doubt in. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead.
Bruh.
This
I'm
pitcher
dead.
must think he's cursed or something. He gives
Bro,
up
I
back-to-back homers, is
I hit a
obviously
bigger-
rattled a little bit.
I hit 100 freaking things, 100 feet bigger. Aha! 100. I'm not even gonna say it
The
anymore.
next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate
Left
before he
fielder.
crushes it out too. This is incredible.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
batting
For
fifth.
the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get knocked. Opportunity, and then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Justin Smoke is in with 2 away.
Your
Brent
attention,
Suter
please.
comes on to work
Now
much
pitching for
earlier than
Milwaukee,
anticipated,
number
obviously, as he'll
35,
try and right the ship in the very first inning. Hit in the air to center field. Heading after this is Broxton, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. It's the American League 3 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Travis
Leading off
Shaw,
for the Brewers,
and he'll step in to start
third
things
baseman,
out against Chris
Travis
Sale.
Shaw.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Batting
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive.
Hold on. What up, peeps? Steak!
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Ha.
And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Hernan Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The AL leads it 3-0. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit hard to short. Garcia gloves it. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And they'll get down out there. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Judge is under it. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Correa. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, George.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Up next for the American League.
Here's Justin Smoke
baseman.
now.
Justin.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Broxton is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Bullet back up the middle. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Ready for another chance. Number 7. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Andrew Miller answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase. Now.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Neil Walker. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Judge. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
46, Craig Kimbrell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Braun has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The relay. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's George Springer. Line towards center field. Broxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton ranging back. Now looping up at the wall. He comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball
Carlos
by him,
Correa.
like they always.
Now batting, first baseman.
Carlos Correa.
Justin Smoke.
Liner to center. Braxton. Playing center field. Correa. Oh. Oh, he's going back. Going back. On the wall. Ready. It's going back. Jumping up. Oof. Right here, let's see how